the street is that her apples are delicious. The jury said she's charming, but her exes say she's wicked. I swear to God, I saw her howling at the sky. She ain't out to get you, but she's better on your side. And she don't wanna be anybody else. She's a woman in total control of herself.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
I know that a lot of people are live right now, so
Yeah,
but
right.
I'm still going on with my stream, my regular stream that I always do.
I was gonna say it's our normal time, so
Yep, yep. Our normal time. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I know I am. I'm gonna have a smoke
yes.
before I start, so I'm gonna bring you guys with me audio wise. Meow. There we go. Hi, Jaden. How's it going?
Hey, Jaden.
Long time no see. Hey, Blue.
Hello.
Hey, Blue. Hey, Pixie. Are you guys not live anymore? Yeah, that rainbow is really cool, and the view is amazing.
Yes, it was. I agree.
Yeah, that rainbow is awesome, and the view. Oh my god.
I always said I was telling her too is I love seeing a rainbow because that's it. It's always a reminder of God's promise.
Mhm. Yeah.
And she said, "No quick smoke sesh."
Ah, I'm just having a cigarette right now.
Or he said, yeah, he said.
Oh my god, it is hot outside. Holy fuck. I opened the door and it was like a woof of hot air. Oh, Chaos, you do not want to be out here. No. You don't want to be out here, baby. It's too hot. It's too hot, Chaos. Chaos, no. He's trying to open the door. Chaos. Kitty. If I could show you guys, I would.
Really, Bella?
Meow. Meow. She's calling all the boys. Hello, boys.
Right.
I wonder what
But
my
yet
cat.
funny. It is funny. She likes calling, like doing that. But yet when they come to the damn door, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Yeah, huh? Yeah, baby, I know.
No. She's like meow.
I know. I do. I know. I just tell you, you don't want to be tagged by those boys. That would hurt.
Yeah.
Hi, good girl. Hi, big girl. It's the only time I can actually pick her up without her whining. Oh yeah, my resting bitch face kitty. Yeah, yeah.
Izzy has a resting bitch face.
She does. Like no matter
She looks
what
at
kind of
you at
mood,
certain
what thing,
days.
because she does. She has that face. It
Yeah.
just doesn't change.
Hmm.
I always say she's
Okay.
my resting bitch face
No
kitty.
chaos. Dee Dee.
That's a good girl.
Oh, Dee Dee. My cats are being so good today.
Look, I paid attention to her and she's laying down next to me now on the floor.
So what are you guys up to today, Pigskin and Blue? What do you guys
Hey, Nate.
Hey Nate. Thanks for shouting me out yesterday, Nate. I really appreciate that.
I'm gonna say yeah. If you don't, y'all should follow GT. He's pretty cool and he's
Yeah,
very mellow.
yeah.
He don't he like he said. He's like us. We don't do the damn drama unless it
Mhm.
becomes personal.
Mhm.
I'm the same way. It's like, you know what, whatever is whatever. But when you start getting personal and bringing personal shit in it, it's different.
Yeah. Oh shit! This door's open. Hmm. Ugh, it is so hot. Like the air is hot. Ugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I just read on my thing. It says very high pollen today, and I'm like, no wonder
Mm.
my eyes are itchy.
Uh,
I kept thinking, I'm like, my eyes are being itchy. What the fuck? And I just looked. It says pollen is very high. Well, that would explain it.
yeah.
Itchy, watery eyes. Well, that do it. Why do I keep finding E's? I keep thinking I keep finding more. Fuck.
Yeah. I hate that.
It's like, hey, look, you missed me. I'm over here. You didn't see me. Mhm.
Ugh. It's hot chaos. No, it's hot out there. Go. Chaos. Here.
Oh, we like you think yeah, we like being over in your chat. You know, like we get interaction with everybody in the chat, and there's
Here.
no shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, boy, Neil.
Hey,
The summer
Neil,
get hot and plants do things.
right. I don't even know how
Mm-hmm.
warm it's supposed to be getting today. I was just gonna look because it says 83 now. That means it's gonna get warm.
Yeah, it's 71 here,
Ugh.
but it feels like
Oh yeah, it
80
says
something.
it's 80. Oh yeah, it's 84, and it feels like it's 80 plus.
Wow.
So it's one of those days.
Mm-hmm. Here
The
too.
humidity is at 50%. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
humidity 50%, high pollen. Yeah, and then the weather it feels warmer than what it is.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh,
Cheers,
cheers.
smoking my first bowl.
I should too. I'd rather be above zero
Woo!
than way below zero. Yes, me too. Me too, Neil. And I didn't play my music yet.
Whoa. Right, Neil, right. Yeah, I look, I may complain about the heat, but I can't handle the coolness at all because my bones, because of having back issues and deteriorating disc, that coolness just, yeah, I can't
Yeah,
move.
no.
In the winter, yeah, I it's like I tell people, I was like, yeah, I may whine because it's hot and whatever, but when it comes to cold weather, there's no way I can't deal with cold because it does. Once, like when my insides get cold, my bones start hurting, and then I can't get cold, and then I can become stiff, and that shit hurts.
Yeah.
Cheers, Nate. Ooh, okay, I'll be right back. I haven't used it.
Yeah. Okay. Purple crap. There you go, for purple crap. And purple crap. Purple crap. I mean, look at this nugget. I mean, look at that. Look at that nugget. Look how big that nugget is. Whoa! Oh,
Whew.
yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I just sat back down. I gotta. Whew.
Oh, I'm just grinding my shit up right now. There you go. Oh, oh,
And then there she does it again.
what?
You belching. Don't say
Oh no,
excuse me.
I didn't. I didn't burp. I went what?
No, it sounded like you were thinking, but sounds like weird. Okay, that's a
Oh,
weird
weird.
noise. It was a
Weird.
weird noise.
No, Gigi. Fine, come on. Come on. Come outside if you want. I'm not leaving it open. Hi, Gigi. You can go outside. Yeah, go outside. Hi, Gigi. What?
I said,
You want
I
to go back
swear,
in? Go back in.
cats are kids.
Hi, Gigi. Come here. Oh, you're getting blown with hot air. No.
Boomy, did he ever take the thing? Not often. He's now a lead, so yeah. And those like actually last his last month and in between ends up being the usual time where they're really
Yeah.
slow, but they're starting to pick back up again already, which is a
Yeah.
good thing. Well, it all goes with if GMC is running slow, then they're going to be running slow
Yeah.
because they make the parts
Yeah.
for the trucks for that company. So
Mm. What are you doing, Cass?
so actually in the last couple of weeks, he's actually had half days quite a bit because of they
Hi.
just they literally kick everybody out of the factory.
Mm. Wow.
There's nothing to work on. You can't be paying your workers to stand around.
No. You sleep good? Yeah, good. Huh? Good. I'm live on YouTube. My daily lives. Good. There you go.
Yeah, his only for real vacation that he doesn't have to plan on that automatically gets planned for is um, around Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thanksgiving they get a 3 day break, and Christmas automatically they get almost 2 weeks
Oh
vacation
wow.
almost.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah, and it's paid as long as it's paid vacation. So, but it just depends. Every year's different too with letting them work on certain holidays and their new whatever person they couldn't work Fourth of July, which they usually get to, and she didn't. That person didn't make it an option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of a yeah. I said, and having no kids this year, we really can
Yeah.
just go out to eat for Thanksgiving
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're having their Thanksgiving down where they are, and yeah, traveling with a vehicle that needs kind of work just doesn't travel that far well. So goodness,
Yeah. Hmm. That was ours.
are you good over there?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Come on,
That was a
Cass.
good hit.
Come on.
I've learned from them that my guy and my husband and others his friends, if you don't cough, you don't get off.
Good boy, Cass. Mm-hmm. Whew. It is hot out at the as soon as I open this door, it
Cheers,
was
JC.
hot.
Yeah, a bright GT, bright. that's an absolute. People don't know what it takes to make the world go around. You're right, they don't.
Mhm.
They assume that it just apparently goes around itself. I think.
Whew. Okay, I think you can diamond paint now. Here, JCT. Oh. Whew.
That's always it gets me too. During the day. I rather smoke out of my bowl because if I smoke out of a bong like you do, I'd be out. That shit just knocks me on my ass sometimes. I have a nice bowl. I love my bowl, but or my bong, but it's the same way with a steamroller. Fuck those things. Whew.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have a purple steamroller too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was funny because we were looking at getting one, and a hubby found like a green one. I'm like, no, I want the one behind it. It's purple, and he's like, oh, I didn't. Then the guy got it down, and it's
Nice.
purple. So like almost like all my different and then the bong that I have, we actually picked it up at the gas station that we go to a lot. We visit,
Oh cool.
and it's our colors. It's Boomy and I's colors. It's purple, blue, and black. Here, I'll go get it. I'll show you. I love the
Okay.
thing. Can we see it very
Oh.
well?
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it's like a zigzag kind of bowl. Yes.
It's like marble. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like they're around the marble, and then there is a black swirl that goes around the whole thing, and and the black swirl is like got crack. It's like it's cracked.
Really?
It looks like a cracked look. Yeah, I'll have to show you one where I think it's really
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah, he saw it at the gas station, and uh and thought of it, but then when he brought me the next day, he's like, I was like, oh, I want that. He's like, yeah, I waited because I kind of figured if you saw that, you would want
That's
it. It was like $30 for it, but that's cool. It
not
wasn't bad.
bad. That's not bad.
It isn't.
That's not bad at all. 30 bucks. Yeah.
Tiny human lungs.
The
Well,
one I've been wanting
yeah,
is
probably not so much, but I really, with those kind of things with bongs all the time, I have asthma. So I really sometimes
right.
that don't
Well,
help.
the more you do it, the more you get used to it, right? It was hard for me at first too. I was like, holy fuck. But the
I
more you do
used
it,
to though. I used to. That's one thing when we first got together. I used to smoke out of bong and the steamroller. Like we used to wake and bake all the time.
Right. Right.
But shit, I just yeah. I've
Yeah.
learned not to do that so much anymore because if I do that, then I'm gonna sleep.
Right. Yeah.
Because I don't sleep normally without taking medication. So
Right.
so when I do smoke like that, I sleep.
Right.
And that's what I have to tell people. It's like, yeah, I would, but like that just makes me sleepy.
Right. Right. Do you smoke indicas or
That's why
sativas?
I hate not having weed a lot of times because sucks not trying to sleep when you can't sleep and you don't have weed, and weed is the one thing that makes you sleep
Yeah,
because it
you have to hit
relaxes me.
the weed. You have to
Yeah,
hit it the right weed. Yeah, because
yeah, I know what you're saying.
sativas don't usually make you sleepy. The indicas, on the other hand, make you
Well,
sleepy.
it is not because I haven't found as many years as I actually have since I've been with him for the last 15 years. I
Mhm.
haven't found anything that don't because I think, like I said, for me, weed has become a relaxant because my muscles are always hurting. Like I said, I've never found a weed that don't make me go to sleep or want to sleep.
Can you turn it down a little bit, Dad? Dad, Evan,
Hi, Brian.
can you turn it down a little bit, please? Please, you love me. Rain says hi, Devin. He says hello.
Hello.
Hi, Brian. Or Brian. Wow. I have you on the brain. A straight sativa. You will be vibrating.
I will
Yeah.
be vibrating. Cool.
Yeah. You'll be like, gotta do stuff, gotta do stuff. Yep.
Shit, I would love to find something that would actually give me some freaking energy because she knows how I am. I
Yeah.
feel like I have no energy.
Yeah. Sativas will wake you the fuck up.
But I've also heard people got to be careful with sativa because of my anxiety.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I that's another thing somebody told me, says yeah, you might want to try that, but she's like, but you got to be careful with your, if you have anxiety, to be careful with that because it could
Yeah.
trigger it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah. That's the only thing, that's neurogum. Huh?
Nero, what the hell is that, Nate?
Yeah, what's that, Nate? Oh, we have a visitor. This is Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Can't hear you, Neil. Oh, there you go.
Just changing up my background and things.
Ah, going to the
Yeah,
home.
sativa, depending on the type of sativa, or if it's a sativa hybrid,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it'll give you, it won't necessarily give you energy, but it'll definitely get you more focused. It'll fucking make you want to do things. Where
Yeah,
That
an
would be awesome.
indica tends to make you want to relax,
yeah,
just blah.
I
yeah.
I looked it up,
You'll
Nate.
think about
I
doing
went.
stuff, but then you'll be like, I can wait till later.
Oh, it says gives you energy. Okay, I'm looking it up, and it's actually on Amazon. The Neo gum.
Oh, the neogum. What is it? It gives you
Yep.
energy. Oh, that's weird. That's kind of interesting.
Well,
Gum that gives you
that's
energy.
what I'm looking at.
If you want
Mm.
energy, your best bet, eat fresh fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
And my
right
and
now. Yeah, I know,
Natural
like you're saying.
sugars. Natural
vitamin D.
sugars
It
will give
actually,
you
it
your freaking
actually,
energy.
Yeah.
fruit sugars actually are a good thing for me because
Yeah.
I'm hyperglycemia. I
Yeah,
have low sugar.
my
I have
friend
low
Marshawn
sugar.
has the same thing.
Yeah.
He's dealt with it all his life. I know exactly what it is. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
he used to friggin' eat Macintosh creamy toffee and have a Dr Pepper every morning for breakfast just to fucking
Oh,
get his energy up.
holy shit.
I usually drink. I drink cold coffee, but I have found when I have the fresh fruits, which I usually the strawberries or blueberries, and just eating them makes a big
hmm
difference.
hmm
Del Monte fruit cups.
Oh yeah.
Oh, never heard those.
You've never? Are you in
No, no,
Canada or
I know.
U.S.?
No. I think about it
She's
now.
in the
Yeah,
US.
what things we used to get from the school? Like we used to get like the served different all the fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a little cup
Okay,
where
okay,
it
yeah,
has
yeah,
all the has your servings.
Yeah.
And yeah,
yes,
when I started eating at least one of those every day, I
Yeah.
found my
yes,
energy was a lot higher.
Oh.
My body was running a lot more regularly.
yeah,
Mm.
because you're getting your natural all the different stuff.
Natural
Yeah,
fibers, natural
yeah.
sugars.
Yeah.
I don't use salt. I don't use sugar.
I try. Oh, I use sugar, but I try not to
I
use
used to
salt.
use sugar. Like my coffees,
Yes.
I used to
Yeah.
be one of those type that were like
Are you
a
like
small
me triple?
coffee. I was drinking a Gretzky coffee.
Yeah, triple triple. Yeah.
You had a little bit of coffee with your sugar.
Yeah,
I know.
nine or
I have
10 sugar in a small coffee.
I have a few friends who are the same way. Like literally, they can stand the spoon up in their coffee, and I'm like, that's gross.
Now, mind you, at the end of my coffee, me making coffee, after I stopped putting everything else in it, that's almost how my coffee was. Like stronger and stronger.
I
I
was
like my
also
strong
really bad
coffee.
because I was raised around having salt a lot, and now as an adult, I am finding now I can't eat salt. I eat salt, I start blowing up. Like literally, I yeah, water content, and I start my skin.
You want to get your thyroid checked.
Is that thyroid? Oh.
If you get a lot of water retention and that kind of thing after having a little bit of salt, it very well could be your thyroid.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have thyroid issues.
Yeah, it only does it when I have too much salt. I have too much salt, and I like I know it instantly. I feel yucky. I don't feel good, and then
I get that in my steak, also from beef, sometimes from eating pork,
yeah, we don't eat
definitely
pork.
definitely turkey. Turkey is a bad one. For some reason,
Ham,
processed turkey always
ham is
has a lot of salt.
yeah. When it comes to Christmas, like I tell them, like I don't have issues with the turkey, but I do with the ham. Like when it comes to Christmas, because usually tradition we have ham for Christmas, and I'm like we've tried different things, and I can't eat it. It just even
Uh,
eating a bite of
over the last 10 to 15 years, I've been having a harder and harder time to digest pork
yeah, a lot of people
as
have
Oh,
yeah.
well.
really?
And
Yeah,
it does seem to be a very common thing. People are getting
hmm
fucking headaches, fucking stomach aches,
hmm
heartburn from eating pork.
yeah,
Yeah, we don't have much pork. Yeah, like I said, we
I
barely. I think the only thing that I have that I even buy on a regular is sausage links.
Pig
That
is actually one of the
that's it.
dirtiest meats we could possibly eat.
We're not
yeah.
supposed to actually buy a lot of thing. If you look at it, we're not supposed to eat pig
Mm.
because it
A
has a
lot of stuff
pussy.
we're not supposed to eat, but we
Yeah,
We
eat it
eat.
anyway.
exactly. But we do, yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because considered
I eat.
if you
I
go
eat a lot of
by
chicken.
Yeah,
I got
if
a
you go,
special place for all God's animals, right
Yeah.
beside
right?
my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, there is just we eat a lot of dirty, what you call dirty
Food.
animals, and we're not
Yeah.
supposed to.
Like
That's what they.
pig don't sweat.
No. Yeah. Where does that go?
Right.
Into your belly. Ew. Pork spilling. Mm.
I was gonna say, and that also leads to like with that leads to the
Yeah,
cholesterol.
right, blind eye. That is so true. What is natural these days? What is? There's stores that say that they're holistic and
Doesn't matter
mm,
how natural we think things are.
mhm,
Yeah, it's still natural, but with the amount of fucking carbon we put into the air every day,
right?
the
Yeah,
carbon emissions are through the fucking roof. We have
yeah,
to
Oh yeah, just
fucking
to make
drop
it
them.
in and all the shit we put
If
it
you actually
into to make
read
it last longer.
yeah,
if you
yeah.
actually read the Paris Climate Accord,
hmm
that is what we are doing. We are trying to clean the air as
Right,
quickly as possible, except there's a lot of countries that are still being slow about it.
right.
But 199 countries signed this order in 2015.
hmm
Canada and US are some of those countries.
Right. No not giving up bacon.
I mean, it's a long shot, but we fucked up long time ago
Yeah.
with our world and doing whatever, and they think now we're gonna save it. Like,
Well, we're gonna
Well,
try.
it's not that we're going to try to save it. It's we have to save it. We have no
yeah,
choice,
true,
or we
true.
are all
Gonna
fucking
die.
period.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
have to smarten the fuck up.
yeah.
We got to start doing the shit, or
hmm
we're not going to have air to breathe. Period.
No,
Yeah.
it's not GT. Carbon is not good for that.
I hate to put it that bluntly, but
But
that's
it's
how it is.
true.
No, and
Most
I still
people that think that they have asthma, that have been diagnosed with asthma, most of those people, it's because you're not breathing air anymore. You're living in big
Yeah,
cities, you're living in valleys
yep,
where
yep,
all the carbon dioxide is
yeah,
sitting. So you're
yeah,
not
yep.
yeah,
breathing air.
yeah, yeah.
You're breathing
There's
I
carbon
not.
have
dioxide, so you're constantly gasping
yeah.
for air.
I will say,
Yeah,
my asthma was when I was in my small town was just I had adult asthma is
I
what
know
they called it.
GCT.
But when I moved to the big
Very nice, Sean.
city, the my asthma got worse, like because like what you're saying, because now I'm in an
Yeah,
atmosphere where there's factories
Marshawn,
and
Marshawn,
yeah.
and my kid have both seen me in a big city where there's lots of pollution and me be
hmm
gasping for fucking air to try to
Yeah,
breathe.
right.
I come up here, I'm fine.
hmm
I'm back in the woods, I'm perfectly fine. I have zero problems with breathing. You see the fucking tokes I take.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right.
It's so true.
But you put me in a big city, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be taking a toke, maybe not even a quarter of that, and I'll be
yeah,
hacking my fucking lungs out. I'll be hardly
yeah.
able to breathe.
And then
Wow.
and then you be hurting
You
because
need
you're
to.
trying to breathe. Yeah.
But there's also constant traffic, constant cars and trucks going by,
Yep.
spewing out
Right, right,
carbon
right.
emissions. If you don't
Mm-hmm.
believe there's carbon emissions coming out, wipe the
Oh.
outside of your fucking windows with a fucking white cloth.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be black.
Mm-hmm.
That's carbon emissions.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to think in the bigger cities with more people, the more cars, the more everything that is
Mm-hmm.
polluting the air, no matter what you're doing.
There's no such thing as fresh air in the city. There's
They're
nothing.
even up here. It's not fresh air anymore.
No. No.
It's cleaner air. It's a lot cleaner,
Yeah.
but we still have the pollution up here too. The
Mm-hmm.
pollution is all around the world. Like
Yeah, I can only
the
imagine
air
Oh,
going
wow.
out
is
in the night.
all like we don't have different air around the world. It's all the same air.
Oh, yeah.
It's just worse in other places because of. I can
There's
tell
heavier
you, it'd be
smog
like
over
There's
cities that
heavy
are
songs.
constantly
Yep.
putting it out.
Oh,
if you're up in the mountains, that'd be like the fresh air. That'd be the most freshest air. Is anywhere where you're around
Actually, up in the
mountains.
mountains, it's a lot
it's
thinner,
better. It's all
and it
True,
makes it
over.
harder to
but
breathe as well.
well,
Yeah.
not like up in the mountains, but by like where they say, because we all know, because you can, like you just said, you can lose the altitude and the breathing becomes harder because of the
Yeah.
altitude.
Yep. Like I'm right at the cusp of where if I was any higher in altitude, it would start getting more difficult to breathe. I think I'm
Mm.
like 1,400 feet above sea level.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think Calgary is elevated too. Well, no, because we're in a gully. Calgary is like a shape of a gully.
Yep.
Um,
Like it's really cool when coming towards Calgary because it's literally you don't see nothing, you don't see nothing. You go over this one little hill and boom,
oh,
there's Calgary.
there's
It's like
Calgary.
holy shit, where'd you come from? Fuck, there
And it's
was
only
nothing
growing.
there.
And it's only growing. It's growing like a fucking. Oh my god.
Yep. Like
So,
I've been following air quality and all that type of stuff since I was literally a kid.
oh
Yeah.
geez.
I was a kid in the 80s.
Right.
I was a teenager in the 80s
Mhm.
when we were literally being told not to go out in the rain because it was acid rain. We were
Oh
watching
Ew.
wow.
paint on the cars fucking coming off and paint on buildings coming off because of the rain.
Oh my god.
And then they friggin' went into a super fucking emissions friggin' thing
Mhm.
where to bring it down to safe levels, and
Right.
safe levels is still a single gallon of gasoline being burned or a single liter of gasoline being burned, 2.3
Wow.
times that amount comes out in carbon emissions. And that's what
Wow.
they consider safe now.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So every gallon you burn, it's
Yeah.
2.3 gallons of carbon emissions that come off that. That's carbon monoxide, carbon
Yeah.
dioxide, carbon trioxide,
Mhm.
fucking like a lot of shit that we can't breathe.
Yeah.
That plants
Oh my
can't
god.
do anything with. Yeah,
Right.
carbon dioxide plants can use,
Well, Ian, and that's where I
but
get
a lot of
where
those other
we're trying to
carbons
save the
we
earth,
can't.
but we're still driving cars.
Actually, that's something else that we're going to be doing away with. Well, not doing away with. By 2035, Canada does not want to be selling any cars that give off emissions. It wants to it wants to have all hybrid cars being sold with
Mhm.
zero emissions.
But
Yeah.
that means they're going to have to
Not
lower
doing
the
away with
prices of those
gasoline,
things.
but
Just
cutting it
less
way the fuck down.
down. Yeah.
I get you, but those cars are more expensive than the other cars
No,
are.
they're not.
No, they're
Yeah,
gonna. They're.
They are right now only because of supply and demand. Not
Yeah.
enough
uh,
people are wanting them. But
Yeah.
as more and more fucking people buy them,
Yeah.
the price will come down.
well,
It
that's
always
good to hear.
does.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. A lot of people's like, well, you guys want us to do whatever, but they're more than regular cars are. It's like they're
They're
almost as
not
much as
anymore
a
though.
sports car here.
You can buy a Tesla for fucking 35,000.
Yeah, it's cheaper now. Yeah, they've gotten way cheaper. I do agree there. Teslas have gotten way cheaper than
And
when they first
that's
started.
because more people are buying them.
Yep.
That's true.
There's a fucking disability thing for people that are blind and have other issues. You can clip it onto your glasses. I think it's the Oscar or some shit like this. Right now, the price of the goddamn things are like $3,000. It's like
Damn.
the size of a fucking lighter that clips onto your glasses.
Right.
Wow.
And he'll take a picture of everything in the room. He'll explain, tell you what's there. He'll fucking read shit to you, all this other type of thing. But because not a lot of people buy it yet, it's expensive as
Right.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's like
originally came out
sometimes
for blind people, but now they're saying it's for anybody with learning disabilities
that would
Oh.
make sense.
because they're trying to friggin' put it out to more people so that way it'll
Right.
bring down the price.
Right.
Supply and demand. So
Yeah.
it's the unfortunate thing. Look at your guys' diamond dots.
Yeah.
Right. I agree. They weren't that expensive,
Oh,
but like
yep.
shit. Shannon introduced me to the AB
Cheers,
ones, and
YKB.
Yeah. Hey, YKB.
AB. But yeah, I was like, I am not paying $100 and some for a freaking diamond dot. Fuck
There
that.
was a Doctor Who one that I was looking at that has basically all the doctors right up until Jodie.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fucking like $50, $60 for this freaking
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
And I almost
The
pooped.
bigger it is.
It's like, holy shit. That's
Yep.
not cheap.
The bigger it is, the more expensive they are. Yep.
But yeah, it's a big one because of the details.
Well,
Yeah.
and
It
you
has a
got to
lot of
look at,
detail.
it's going to say,
Yeah.
in some of them that are like that because Doctor Who is well known. Some of them are going to be more expensive just
Well,
because of,
Doctor Who's
yeah.
been around for 60 damn years.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it has.
The
So
brand.
yeah, because
you
one of
know.
my friends, she lives over there, and she goes, "Do you watch any BBC?" And I'm like, "Doctor Who's my favorite." She's like, "It's still very popular over here."
Yep. Yep.
I got into
Yeah,
Doctor Who
she's a
around
Scot. Yeah, she's a
70.
Scot.
It was 76, 77 that I got into Doctor Who. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, no
Right.
kidding. I was born in '76.
I love Tom Baker,
Tom
and it's
Baker.
going to
Yeah.
break my heart when that man dies.
Yeah.
He is still going strong. He is
What
fucking
number?
awesome.
What doctor was he?
He was the fourth, I believe.
Okay, I was just gonna say, was he the fourth? Yeah, I was gonna guess right. I have even if I could ever find that world again, I think I'm gonna try it again. But like when I was
I
messing,
like
because I'm always
my
one
first
with
was Tom
Minecraft.
Baker, second was Colin Baker, then it was Peter. Yeah, I love that he became the narrator.
Yep.
The curator also in
Yeah,
one of the specials. He was the curator, and it was fucking awesome
nice.
seeing him in
But
the
yeah,
50th anniversary.
I was making in Minecraft. I was making a huge police box for on there. It was really cool. I mean, literally, it was like almost 30 blocks one way each side, and how high it was
Oh, that's
really
just a
high.
small one.
I know, right? I
Only
was
30
making
blocks. What the hell?
it stood. It was in the sky. I'm like, well, it would have been high. It would have been big.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
with Minecraft, with you got even a bigger area you can build in. You can
Yeah.
make things so much larger,
Yeah.
so much more detail.
It was at one time. You can't find it anymore. But when I for real was playing then too, Minecraft actually had Doctor Who paintings for the pictures.
Cool.
Yeah, but now I can't find anything with it what Doctor Who pack, and I'm like, no, I'm sad because I liked it had all the I think it had 9 through Doctor. It was number 9, 10, 11. I think it was the only 3 at the time. Yeah. I
Well, they're
always
now up
would like. I
to
always like
Doctor
what's his name
15.
because he still acts.
14.
He still acts the 10th Doctor.
David Tennant.
Yes, David Tennant. Yeah, I love. Yeah, he's
He was brought back as the Doctor for a short time, and
yeah.
then he got split into. He got split in half, but not. He got
Oh,
separated from himself and became the new Doctor and David.
Ah,
yeah, yeah. It's like the thing because he's done so many different
I,
kinds of
I gotta
acting.
say, if you haven't seen this year's Christmas special, you gotta go watch it.
Okay.
Especially with Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, nice. You know, I didn't.
wow.
You
Neil
know how
Patrick Harris plays a character that was back from like the very first Doctor, which is the Toy
nice
Maker.
Oh,
And yeah, the Toy Maker is from a totally different universe, dimension.
universe. Yeah, I was gonna say,
right.
isn't he from another universe?
Dimension. Like
Yeah, dimension. Yeah.
they're god. They have godlike powers.
Right.
Yeah, he does. He's done so many acting things too. It's cool. I like the one commercial he does for whatever I forget what it was for now. But he makes a mess. But his husband and his twins are in the commercial with him.
Oh,
I can't believe they're that old already. They're like 13,
yeah.
14 now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, I'm actually I am absolutely loving the newest Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Good.
Uh, Gwen, how do you say that
Mhm.
new guy's name? Doctor. Huh? Yes. Shooty Gatwa.
uh,
Oh,
I need to find something so I can start watching so I can watch Doctor Who because I need to find something I can from over here
It's
to
on
watch
Disney
the
Plus.
BBC.
yeah.
Huh?
Disney Plus.
It's now on Disney Plus. Disney Plus has picked up Doctor Who,
Yeah,
Yep.
I've seen different things
and
before, but not the newest stuff.
hopefully that's gonna give it a whole like a lot more friggin' freedom and
Yeah.
money,
Money. Yeah.
money to be able to do shit.
Yeah.
But so far, I've absolutely loved the new season with the new Doctor. Friggin',
Good.
they brought back a lot of old stuff.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah, I got into
Okay,
watching it, and I was just like, I am loving Doctor Who. Like, I started watching it, and I was like, I'm addicted. Now I want to watch all of them. Now I was like, I looked
there's
on
nowhere to
Amazon.
actually find every single episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of episodes lost from the first season
Yeah,
and second seasons from just when they were moving tapes, like the actual films around, and they got
Mm-hmm.
lost, or they were sent to one place and something happened, they got destroyed.
Right.
Who knows? But yeah, there was a lot of films actually disappeared.
Oh my.
And
That's
way back then,
weird.
they were only making single copies. They weren't making like
Right.
yeah.
digital
They don't
copies and
do
that
what
type of
they
thing
do
like they
now.
can
Yeah,
today.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
It was actually done on film.
On
yeah.
film. Yep.
I can imagine because some places have vaults that have the old reels of movies that were like gone with the wind
Right.
that are still in these reels and shit. And I'm just like, those things are priceless.
Yeah.
Well, like Doctor Who is the longest running TV show.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ever. Yep.
Yeah, ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was a long name.
Hey, Sparkle Farts.
Sparkle Bart. Hi. I know who it is. Don't worry.
I was like, they're on your side, not mine.
I know. I know
It's
who.
like that's just
I
a
know who
really
they are.
long
I know who they are. That's an inside joke. So I know who. That's what the fuck. Oh, I needed that. I needed that laugh. That was like an old reminiscing kind of joke. Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
She says,
How you doing,
cheers.
hon? Cheers.
And if you follow the boys, it's now basically been
Mm.
confirmed that Starlight is the fastest character.
Oh, really?
She can move at the speed of light.
Mm.
That's faster than A Train. A Train can
Okay.
move past the speed of sound. She can move past the speed of light.
Okay.
And I've also too is my favorite is the love story between Doctor and River.
In Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's always a love story in Doctor Who, but it's always
Yeah.
quiet.
yeah. Yeah.
Like the
Oh,
worst one,
again.
the most heartbreaking one was David Tennant and uh, Rose
I
Tyler.
can't think of her. Yeah, her character name is River, but she also played in.
Oh, River Song. Yeah, that's a whole other thing
Is
there.
it?
Like
Is it?
Mm.
Okay.
we don't. They're married, but somewhere in the future,
Oh,
Oh.
and River
Mm.
knows all the things that's going to happen to the Doctor,
Right.
but she
that's
can't
right.
tell him.
Right.
Always,
Right.
no spoilers. No
No
spoilers,
spoilers.
sweetie. No spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
true.
River is outside of time in
Right.
that way, where she
Right.
knows everything that's gonna happen. Technically, now we now know that the Doctor is the endless child.
Mm.
They have unlimited regenerations.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and they have two hearts, right?
Yep.
Mm.
What happened was the endless child was found by Gallifrey.
Mm.
Gallifrey was amazed by how the endless child was literally endless. They figured out how to use the endless child's power to give themselves regeneration, but their
Mm.
regeneration is only limited.
Right.
The actual endless child is still endless.
Right. Right.
To what I understand, to what I could glean from the little bit of Jodie Whittaker's story that I was able to watch, they brought out the fact that yes, the Doctor is the endless child.
Mm.
Ah, okay.
They can
See, I
be
kind
any
of wondered
sex. They
that. Now
can be
you
any
just put that.
race.
Yeah,
Right.
They can regenerate into any sex, any race.
Oh wow. Okay.
which is
That's
why when
cool.
they, yeah,
That makes Doctor Who endless. Woo!
Exactly.
You can make more shows. Woo!
But in Jodie's story, that they already hinted at another Doctor that I don't know if they're even going to get to, which was
cheers,
a
Bruno.
very large black lady,
Mm.
and she said, "I'm you from the future," type thing.
Mm. Okay.
But yeah, it's time wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, what mess. Well, if a man can't shave your legs without cutting you, nobody can.
My husband is a master
Man should know how to
pigskin.
friggin' run a razor.
That's awesome. That's awesome, pigskin. And blue.
Way to show
And
them
a
leg
big
hair,
tail.
pigskin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sparkle hearts. Yeah. I'm glad you're okay for now, hon. That you're good for now. I know it's hard.
Yeah, you know you're dating a couple when your husband will actually shave your legs for you. It makes it nice when somebody else does it. Then it's like they get all the thing. You're not. They don't usually miss like we do for however reason.
When when
Yeah,
when
no,
you
there's
do
only that one
when you're
strip over
doing your
my
legs
pants.
yourself, you're
Yeah.
just doing it quick to get it done and over with.
Yep. That's so true. For at least for
When
me, I'm
somebody
like,
else
oh,
does it,
hurry the
yeah,
fuck up.
they're taking the time to get it all done. Same with when a guy goes out
Awesome.
and gets a shave at an actual barber. It
Mhm.
feels fucking amazing
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
absolutely.
they
Yeah,
get every whisker, that they take
Yeah.
their time,
Yeah.
slow.
yep.
Mhm. Mhm.
Most guys,
That's
they
what I'm
just
saying.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
being
Mhm.
pampered.
or grab the
Yeah.
electric fucking
Me. Yep.
good, done.
Mhm. Yeah. That's awesome, Blue.
And you got people like me who hardly has to touch a fucking razor to his face. The most I need to do lately is literally I can take a pair of scissors and just snip the fucking
Mhm.
annoying whiskers
Right.
because they're that sparse. It'd almost be easier for me to pluck than to shave.
Yeah, no, like my hubby is one of those. He can shave and he's got a 5 o'clock shadow.
uh,
He can shave almost all the time, but he does keep shave pretty up because even in the summertime, it's brutal on him. He don't like it.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
wintertime, it's
No.
I had an
but
uncle. He shaved twice a day to keep his face smooth. Like he'd go to bed at night with a smooth face, that way him and his wife could be happy.
Mhm.
In the morning, he'd have to shave when he got up,
yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
and
There's some people I can only
before he went to
imagine.
bed again.
Yeah,
Oh
like you
wow.
said in the military, that would be those people would have to shave. Like if
Yeah.
he, like that's what I told him. I'm like, but if you were ever in the military, you'd have to shave more than once because of
Yes.
how your face becomes.
Yeah.
I always have him shave because my skin is sensitive anyway, and I love kissing him, but like he's got to keep it trimmed because yeah, because it
Yeah.
pokes me, and then my skin will break out with that.
Weird.
Yeah, well, my own hairs and keeping my legs shaved have to, otherwise my legs itch even more.
Mhm.
Shan Sparkle's telling you to have an amazing day with lots of laughter.
Oh, thank you, Sparkles. I love you, honey. We'll talk later, hon. Okay. We'll talk later. I hope you have an amazing day too.
I'm still slightly feeling those Vietnamese mushrooms I took this morning.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Just it's a slight like
Hmm.
I didn't take enough to like really get high off them, but it was enough that I can just feel it at the back of my head type thing.
Right.
Yeah. That's something I haven't tried yet. I'd like to, but I don't want to mix the two. just so I see how I am with just mushrooms themselves,
Yeah.
because I've never done
That's
it the
why.
way
That's
it
why I
is.
only microdose.
Yeah. Microdose is the best.
I'm taking a very small amount. I'm taking like a quarter of a gram at a time.
Makes sense.
Sometimes even that almost feels like it might be too much, but then like I'll get to this point where it's like, oh my god, it's gonna last forever. Oh, it's done. It's like you just feel yourself going up, and then it's just, oh, okay, it's all done. Oh, that wasn't so bad. It's not like you're up there for friggin' 8 hours if you ate a fucking quarter ounce or something.
Come on, Hobbs. Come on. Come on.
Color gets a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
The words might wiggle a little,
Come on, Tyler. Come on, Hobbs.
but nothing major.
It's the typical what they tell you that shrooms do to you.
Oh,
The little
like
deja
as
vu
long as
kind
you
of
only do a
thing.
little bit, like you could end up watching the walls melt and that type of shit. But you don't want to go that far, unless you want to go that far, and then that's a whole different ball game.
Right.
Because there are people that will sit there and they call that a reset. They will
Yeah,
eat
true.
3.5, 4 grams at a time, and they call it a reset because they get
Right.
so fucking high. But when they come down, they're like, "Whoa!"
Mm-hmm.
It's like the world's a whole different place because it is.
Right.
Like I used to love doing LSD, and I could always tell what was real and what wasn't. But when things looked like they were doing weird shit, it was always fun.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Shan earlier. I was like, I've had one of those incidences where um, I did. We were at a friend's house, and we were smoking blunts because that's his old lady don't like smoking out of any kind of any kind of tool. She likes just rolled blunts of the different whatever. So
Yeah.
we were smoking like 4 or 5 blunts, and I was fine. But we were walking distance from him, so we walked home. And then I made myself upstairs. Well, that cool air ended up getting to me. Well, I ended up getting in the bathroom, and literally, I was telling her it looked like I was watching a slideshow. The world around me was having a slideshow. I was like, oh my god.
Tripping.
I'm like, okay, ain't doing that again. Well, at least that time when I actually got stoned, I didn't panic.
Right.
I didn't have an anxiety attack. So that was a plus.
Mm-hmm.
I find it depends on my mood,
Yeah, that too.
the company, and literally
Mm-hmm.
the music around me will
Mm-hmm.
control how my friggin' mood is.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
if it's really like high freaking energy music
Mm-hmm.
and I get really high, I'm gonna want to do stuff. I'm gonna want to be out doing
Mm-hmm.
things, not sitting at
Right.
home.
Right.
But then as soon as you're away from the music, it's like, whoa.
Mm. Wow. That's wow.
Well, at least you
Yeah,
know it does that
I
to
used to
you. At
love
least you know. Yeah, at least you
I used
know.
to love acid.
That was my dad's drug of choice when he was younger. Or he tried it, something like that. I don't know. He was a hippie.
You know, that's something I always said too, because growing up, I didn't know it, because I didn't know growing up, didn't know what that shit was. But
Hmm.
as I started getting older and actually smoking myself, I'm like, all this time when my stepmom was smoking those little joints, she was smoking a joint
Hmm.
because it
You
smelled
thought
funny.
she was just, yeah. What those
Hmm.
funny cigarettes you smoking, Mom? Oh, nothing, dear, just cigarettes.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
But I knew better because she had cigarettes and she smoked joints, and the different smell. But
Mm.
I didn't think nothing of
Well,
it.
you're a kid. You don't.
You didn't put one and one together.
No.
Well, yeah, I said I grew up in a small town, so
Hmm.
that kind of stuff wasn't heard of until I was in high school. Like
Oh wow.
Me,
That's when the Dare program came out, with when the weed started becoming.
for
Hmm.
me, I was around 10 years old, and I
Hmm.
came into the house, and my mom wasn't expecting me, and
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
I didn't sneak into the house, but I came in really, really quiet. Like
Hmm.
that's always been me being quiet.
Yeah.
I ended up coming up behind her, and she didn't know I was there, and she was in the middle of fucking taking a hash hit. And she spun
oh,
around and she exhaled a fucking big cloud of hash right into my face. And I started choking. But then
Oh.
I realized like 5 minutes later, Mom, all my pain's gone.
Yeah.
And that was my introduction to hash.
Wow.
But after that, my mother actually let me have a little bit of hash here and there to help me control my pain because it's still better than me being on fucking what they wanted
Hmm.
to put me on, which is morphine.
Right. No.
I was hit by a
yeah,
car when I was 7.
Hmm.
wow.
It fucked up my back and shit. They had me on morphine.
Hmm.
They told me I'd never walk again.
Hmm.
I got up out of the chair over time. I got up out of the
Yeah.
chair, but I hated the fucking morphine. I
I
Yeah.
hated
bet.
being out of my mind. Like
Hmm.
I was there, but
Yeah.
You
only as a
weren't
Yeah.
there.
spectator.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wasn't hungry. I wasn't thirsty.
Hmm.
I didn't need to do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have the want to do anything. I just
Right.
uh,
Yeah,
fucking
Hmm.
that's where
zombie.
people become. And that's where people become a vegetable. And
Hmm.
I was 7 years old. I didn't like being like that. I wanted
Yeah.
to
That's.
be outside. I wanted
I
to be
bet.
playing with my friends.
Yeah.
And I got myself back up
Um.
on my legs. I have maybe a quarter feeling in my legs,
Oh wow.
but I still get up on my legs and I
Yeah.
still put it around.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's
But
still
you
better
had,
than being stuck in a chair.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you
especially
had
with
no.
these
Yep.
things being fucked, I can't be
Mhm.
both. I can't be stuck in a
No.
chair and blind.
No.
Yeah,
That would
you
just
Mhm.
you were motivated to get yourself up, and
Mhm.
do something.
And
like
congratulations on that.
there's
Mhm.
times that Chan's seen it that I'll be sitting here and I'll be
Yes.
just twitching, especially in the winter.
Mhm.
No, I
I'll be
bet.
sitting here before I get tokes into me. I'll be twitching physically,
Yep.
fucking just trying
That
to
shit
keep
hurts.
myself
Mhm.
steady.
Mhm.
I've broken chairs, multiple chairs, the backs of them, by my back twitches.
Oh, I
Oh
bet.
wow.
I just like twitch, snap. Oh fuck! There goes
Oh.
another chair.
And I think, and hey, MCAT, how are you? I agree with you though, because I people talk about back problem, and I was like, the pain, yeah, is tolerable, but when I have the spasms,
Oh God. Yeah.
that's the worst.
The
That's the worst.
spasms are hell. It's like somebody's got a fucking electrical wire attached to the, like,
Yes.
to
Right? Yeah,
right
that's a
below
good
your
point.
fucking skull and
You
at
Mhm.
your
just said that
tailbone, and
perfectly.
just bzz, bzz, and
Yep.
just sending that jolt up and down
Jolt.
your spine, and just
Yep.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
what
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Hey,
yeah, and
Pat.
I
Good
still get
afternoon.
that. I know when I do too much sometimes because I'll get comfortable at night in bed, and
Mm.
I'll get right just as I start falling asleep. I start having leg spasms,
Oh
and
yeah.
Oh,
then
I hate
it
those.
starts making my back hurt, and then my back starts spazzing, and I'm just like, yeah, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the tricks I've found to counteract that, it's the
Mm.
same trick as I use to deal with Charlie horses.
Okay.
Flat on your back, pull your heels, like pull your feet in as close as you can to your butt,
Okay.
push down with your heels.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I used to.
And somehow it alleviated almost like it'll alleviate fucking Charlie horses really, really fucking fast.
Yeah, I
It
used to
surprised
get
me
really
Wow.
the first
bad
time.
Charlie horses
Hmm.
when I was
I'm gonna
pregnant,
have to try that.
and I used to put my feet out, and she goes, "No, no, no, make your feet towards you, and it'll stop." And I had to learn that.
I don't think so. I don't think you painted a car for me.
Nice.
Mm.
But yeah, I learned all kinds of little tricks to try to help alleviate like pain as quickly as possible. And
Right.
Charlie horse, oh my god, those things are the fucking worst. And
Yeah.
waking up in the middle of the night,
Oh
sometimes
God, yeah.
I've
Oh
had
no.
a double Charlie horse.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
I got Charlie
Well,
horse in both legs, and it's just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
yeah.
those are.
Right. I also too. I had friend who helped me because I was waking up with having Charlie
Irritating.
horses and whatnot. Yeah, and she's like, "You need to eat bananas when you wake up." And
Yeah,
I
that's
started
another
doing
good
it.
thing. If you get a lot of muscle pains and aches,
Mm.
bananas, potassium.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
it's the
what it is.
potassium.
You
Yeah, it's
need
the
more potassium
potassium.
in your diet, apparently. Uh, but yeah, for quick fixes, yeah, pulling your feet up as close to your butt as you can while laying flat on your back and pushing down with your heels. It it moves the right muscles to friggin' alleviate it
Yeah.
really, really quickly. Sometimes you'll have to hold it there for like 3 or 4 seconds, sometimes 5 seconds, but then you're done. It's gone.
Right. Here's the
But yeah, I
link if
used to try to
anybody
get up
wants.
and walk off Charlie horses, and oh my fucking god, it would last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I now, when I started thinking about it, I'm like, I knew I should have known I was going to have some kind of nerve problem growing up because I remember as a kid, my legs and my feet would go to sleep a lot.
Yeah.
I get up from somewhere and I literally couldn't feel
That
my
that I
feet
found,
walking.
yeah, that I found was more. We were in the 70s and 80s. We weren't taught to sit properly, especially on the
Yeah, they
floor.
No.
didn't.
We'd
Yeah,
sit
they didn't. Yeah,
cross-legged. We'd sit on our feet. We like
Mm-hmm.
literally we're cutting the circulation off of
our
our
feet.
fucking
Yeah,
legs without even
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we're going, oh, why'd that happen? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not and shit. I know now. It's like if I get on the floor for anything, yeah, I'm not getting up off the floor by myself.
All right.
I'm fine as long as I remember to keep my back straight. As soon as I
Uh,
fucking curl over,
slouch. Yeah.
start slouching,
Yeah.
then I'll start losing all the. I'll lose the feeling in my legs. I'll
Right.
lose the feeling in like everything. Even my arms start tingling.
I
Right.
bet.
Wow.
But as long as I keep my posture straight,
Hmm.
I don't find I lose it as much because it's keeping like everything flowing,
Right.
Hey,
not
Marshawn.
pinched.
Hey, Marshawn.
That's a heck of a haul. Whose birthday?
Yeah, that's
Sounds like a
right.
birthday party.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
They have 1 ounce of papaya powdered.
Even for an ice cream cake, that's damn. That's awful big ice cream cake, or at least it would be here.
Ice cream cake,
Because even a
45.
Dairy Queen,
Ooh.
$45 is
I
one of
think
the
he's
cheap
actually
ones.
talking cannabis products.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. True, very true, very true.
I
I
think.
I would
John,
hope
get up
so.
here. Explain yourself, would
Yeah.
you?
Come on up, Sean.
You're much better with the words than typing.
think a lot of this thing is just trying to, yeah.
Yes, I was right.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice, nice.
Well, then get up here and show us.
Yeah. You're more than welcome. You know that.
We want to
We
see.
want, we want to see the goods.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Show and tell. Show and tell.
And you
Show
got to
and
remember,
tell.
half the time that I point shit out to people, it's got to be really, must feel really funny to them because it's a blind person pointing it out to them.
Yeah, you're gonna tell us about it. You got to show us. It's show and tell.
That's funny, Neil.
Like I can tell when Bagel does a good toke because her
Yeah.
screen goes white.
Yeah.
I can barely see the bong, but then
Uh-huh.
like with that one bong, once she actually freaking put smoke into it, it's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still
She's getting
blurry as
really.
fuck, but like I could see the damn thing, and it was like
Yeah.
cool.
She's getting a lot better with that. I love that. She
I
takes
believe she was a
amazing
wee
tokes.
girl when Troy first met her.
Oh, that's even better. Even better. My headset's dying. Headset's dying.
You're supposed to plug that fucker in every night.
Yeah.
Let me guess, it's been like 4 days since you plugged it in. And we can't hear you.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you are.
Pretty much.
She's always got too much going on. She forgets something she needs to do.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to think, girl. You're at the age. You're gonna have to start making a list for yourself of things you need to do.
I know.
Like, oh yeah, by the way, I need to charge this way sooner than I do.
Back
Right.
in the, I think it was the 80s, a dude came to our city. I was living in Brockville, and we had won tickets to this guy. He was called Ravine, and he was a mentalist.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a self-help tapes, which were basically help you learn how to relax with breathing and meditation, self-meditation, almost giving yourself self-hypnosis. And one of the biggest things that he would keep on reaffirming is make yourself lists.
Yeah.
Physically write things down.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
once you physically write it down, it gets stuck up here.
Yeah. It's like
Even
oh,
blind
yeah, I
people,
did write
as
that
long
down.
as we
That's the
go
way
through the
I
motion
can study.
of writing it out,
Rewriting it.
yeah.
Just
Even
studying. How I.
blind people going through the motion of writing something down,
Mm-hmm.
we can remember it
you know,
better. We got to pick up a
that's
piece of
how
paper.
that's how I passed my math and my or the math that I had to do because I never took it in school. The only way I learned it was doing all the exercising and actually writing down how to get that answer. Right. Showing my work of how to get that answer. And we were allowed to use our notes for the test. And I'm glad I
that's
did.
good.
We were allowed to, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't have never known how to, I wouldn't have passed that test.
Right. Right.
Because that's the only way I learned how to do that math was
Right.
real doing all of work showing how I got the answer to that thing. If I didn't know how to
Mhm.
work that problem out, I wouldn't have passed.
Sticky
Mm.
notes around your monitor.
Yes. That's what I'm gonna have to be doing. Yeah.
Well, there's
Because that
even
way they're right there in
They're
front of
right
your
there.
face all the
yeah, that
time.
too.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
actually Microsoft in the app, there is
Mhm.
a sticky note app that has little sticky
Yeah,
notes you can put that. I know for them, but
Yeah.
I'm just
pain
saying
in the
there is
ass.
one. I like using it because you can use different colors to stick on your screen. But I got two screens, so I can use one. I like one for this and one for.
Yeah, you're using the sticky notes, but how many times are you actually looking over and using them?
I haven't used them this time, but no, I actually went on my phone. I actually have an app that I use for that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I don't
we
use my
have
phone.
the
I
puck,
use
so
an
we
agenda.
just help remind us shit.
Yeah. See, I don't even have that. And I don't. Rolling up a
Very nice,
joint.
Sean.
Be up in a few. Awesome. Thank you for coming up.
Awesome.
Launch ghost detector.
Sorry, no ghosts around.
Well, you
Aw.
said that awfully quick. Did you even look?
Yeah, no kidding. Like it was just automatic. I'm not giving you no if there is any.
Gotta show your face or else I can't bring you up. It's YKB managed.
Your nose, bro.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's YKB.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
You're a
You're
little bit
really
low.
low.
Right, hang on a second. I need to turn my mic. Hang on.
Okay.
Right, how's that?
There we go.
There you go.
Hello,
Is that
hello.
better? Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't realise I had to put some sort of recognition up. I just take it for granted.
Right.
Yeah, we it's just we've had a few trolls that have literally trying to get up on Shan are up
Yeah.
here with us because
Yeah.
Just
of shit.
keep them
So yeah.
the way you kept me until somebody says, especially Neil could have told you straight away. I could have put
Yeah.
up 3 or 4
Yeah.
pictures. Neil would have got it.
Yep.
But
Okay.
if you
Okay.
can't verify it, don't fucking let them out. Just keep them
No.
there in the basement.
Yeah, that's we've
Unless
had a
you're
few
Kathy
people
Bates and you want a helicopter in your face.
Yeah, right.
Neil, I did that. I done a quick car for you there, Neil. I
Aw.
kept meaning to do it, right? Every time I came off your show or something, I was sitting chatting with you, I'd be like, right, I'll do Neil a car. Forget. So while I was watching you there, I was like, I'm going to quickly do Neil a car. I've not made it too many stickers on it, right? Because if it did,
Mhm.
you probably wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah.
And I've not done the stickers like this to patronise you, but wait till you see this, right?
Cheers, WMG.
How do I project it?
Cheers.
Will I put it in private chat? Can I do
Sure.
that?
Yeah.
I'll share it to
No problem.
you. Neil can get it from there. Ta-da, 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 ta-da.
I love your voice.
It's,
I love accents. I am one of those that I just do. I love accents, and he's got a deep voice.
it's a microphone. It does it. This microphone.
yeah.
There you go, Neil. Stuck it in private chat. I tried to put it in the chat, but I'm not a blue, so I couldn't put it in.
Oh.
So I had to come up.
Okay, I'm gonna make you blue though.
Get a quick spliff ways.
Cheers. Okay, I'm gonna make you blue.
YKB, right?
I am subbed now.
Yay.
I thought you two were the same person. That's why I never said hello to Rain the Enchantress. Honestly, I thought the two of you were the same.
Nope.
Did you get that then, Neil? Did you get it?
Yep. One
Can you
second.
see it? How much
I'm gonna share
vision
it
do you
here in
have?
a minute.
I know you said it. All right, you're going to share it. Cool. I know you were saying sometimes you look at it and it's like a blur, unless you really have a good look. I was looking for the blind sticks. I couldn't find the blind sticks. No, the feeling stick. So the best thing I could put on was two big joints. Two big white joints. I should actually crisscross the joints at the back of your glasses. Oh, that would be fucking cool.
How you doing, MG at WMG? Ooh.
It's a bit glitchy. It does that when it's on StreamYard.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Follow the blind.
Follow the blind.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
See the
Oh,
big
and it has
bong?
songs on it. Yes. Oh, and it says Blind Neil. Yes, with the sunglasses.
That's awesome. I love that.
With this alien smoking weed. Oh, that's
I know.
so cool.
I love that.
Ah, and the chill out cat. Yeah.
Speaking of, I have an alien smoking a doobie to do for Diamond Dog.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's so cool.
I was like, oh yeah, I have an alien smoking
You
a
turned
doobie.
out real nice.
That turned out real cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what makes it easy to do that? When I was talking to you earlier, I said hi. I jumped on that and done that. It took me about 15 minutes.
Wow.
I've worked it out how to search decals.
Ah, that is so cool.
I could search any decal, any brand you could think of. I could make it out of that.
That's cool. You think you have that talent. I like that because
It's
you know
not.
how to
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not a talent. See, before I was trying to build the picture up myself. I would have had to have typed out BLIND, find it each letter, position it, put it at the right size.
Oh, thanks.
Whereas I ran it there and found the word blind. I found the word nail. I looked for a pair of sunglasses. Bong, I already had. Found smoke. Alien, put a joint in it. That was me done.
Nice.
If I didn't have all that selection, it would have took me hours.
That's true. Because sometimes you can't, and some of the things you can't find all those kind of neat things sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. And good things.
There's a few expletives you won't find in it. Swear words and stuff. It's pretty
Cool, WMG. You got to see Limp Bizkit. Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool. He heard you say it one more time. Oh, I got him.
That's what I could do next. I could put some mushrooms on that car for you, Neil.
Hey.
That'd be cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep, we can hear you, Sean.
I always mute my headset on the device itself.
Yeah.
So I'm smoking some of the papaya power. I think it's like 28%.
Nice.
It's tasty. Kind of papaya.
That's good. All shrooms out, I bet.
Did you ever taste the papaya? Yeah? I never did. I don't know what it tastes like.
Make that money back.
I'm smoking monkey mints, which
Ça, c'est
is
rare, là. Un fruit.
lemon Larry OG crossed with
C'est pour ça
Girl
qu'on
Scout
fait.
cookies.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
yeah, I
good.
heard that Girl Scout cookies is really good.
Stop it. Yeah. Sorry, I was telling my cat to stop, not you.
Hey,
It was weird
Frank.
though. I roll up a spliff of the papaya, and then I go to grab my lighter and my my little hip pack on my side here, and I
Mhm.
found a joint sitting on top of my lighter.
your
Like I don't
your
even.
past self was looking after your future self.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Thank you, Mr. Past Self. Eh?
Right?
Thinking of the future. Yeah, fucking hilarious.
Hey, eat ya. Okay. Salted though. No.
Oh, and if you haven't, you shouldn't. Y'all should check out Northern Found. He is a guy. Him and his sons go bottle hunting. They like with the metal detecting, but he actually looks for old bottles.
Oh,
I used
blue
to do that as
glass.
well. Fucking
Yeah.
really good fucking money with the old bottles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and his sons find all kinds of really old bottles, and I'm like,
Wow.
that would be awesome to go hunting for that kind of stuff. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah, old
And
pharmacy. Look for the old pharmacies that got demolished and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. On old medicine glass pharmacies.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah. That would be cool.
That's where Neil and I were going to look the day that our buddy ran into somebody on his bike and split his skull open.
Oh, jeez.
Poor guy. We didn't like him much anyway. It was kind of funny to see it all happen the way it did. He was really not calm after that, and we just knew after that we didn't want to hang out with him no more. It was a real eye opener.
Yeah.
I immediately fucking snapped into fucking first aid mode and friggin'
Yeah.
Yeah,
sat
this
him
guy all
down
of a
and
sudden
fucking
he had water, he had gauze from somebody else, he had a bottle of water from somebody else, just people on the bike path. He just went into
Right.
ambulatory mode, man. Me, I was just trying to calm the
Yeah.
guy down from freaking at the poor lady who crashed into him. She didn't mean to crash into him. He was in the wrong lane. Yeah,
They
turned so
literally went over handlebars and banged heads. She was wearing a
Wow.
helmet, he wasn't,
Oh.
and
Wow.
fucking split him like.
She was shook, but she was
You could see
fine
skull.
for injuries. Yeah.
Right.
And he
You
was-
could
yeah,
see
he
skull.
You could see skull clearly.
Could see.
Wow.
Ew, that would be awful. Ooh.
Wow.
That's an experience, man.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah, we've had some good ones, Neil and I.
So yeah, I got friggin' went into first aid mode. Friggin' got stopped everybody that was on the fucking bike path. Hey, you got cloth? I need cloth. You got water? I need water.
Mhm.
Fucking went over, put the pressure on the guy's head. We got an ambulance called. By the time the ambulance
Mhm.
got there, I had the bleeding under control. I
Oh,
think he
good.
needed like 12 stitches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like,
though.
Great messed up.
he was opened up good.
He was very
Yeah.
opened up.
did he get a nickname after that? No, did he not get Eggy or something? Cracker.
I can't remember if we ever gave him a nickname for that one or not.
Probably lost his sense of humor after
Probably,
that.
probably
WMD.
dumbass if anything.
I find a lot of people
Yeah.
that do the metal detecting community, and a lot of them do both. And they do the water and find a lot of jewelry in the water or the water all the time,
Yeah.
because people wear jewelry that don't fit them, and then when they're in water, it just comes off.
Mhm.
I know. I've lost a ring doing that,
Yeah, I've had two.
but it's like now it's like I am like my wedding ring. My wedding ring won't come off in the water. It's on enough that it won't come off. But like that
We'll play
ring that I
before it
was,
rains.
the other one I wore before, literally I should have had some kind of string
We'll play
or
before
whatever.
it rains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. People say, you know, when you're biking, that is one time that they even say all the time because the worst accidents happen without wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your back protector as well. Where I was downhill, yeah, if
Yeah.
a boy was carrying a can of juice in his backpack and he fell over, there's a chance that the can of juice would break his back.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
speaking of bike accidents, Gordon Ramsay could have been dead if he wasn't wearing his helmet on his bike accident.
Yeah, he does
Like,
bruise like a peach though.
yeah, his bruise is so horrible. I'm like, dude, that would hurt.
First fell right off, right?
He looked like a boxer, literally sat and boxed him there for.
Yeah.
It looked awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good
Yep.
thing that you bruised that well.
Yeah.
Almost thought it was a filter on his phone that made his eye look higher than the other.
That as well. Not forget he's a celebrity. He'll milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah. Well, he even showed his helmet afterwards. If he wouldn't have been wearing his helmet, he even said he was lucky.
Do you actually see the crash? I've never really looked at it. I don't know if you actually seen the accident. It's just one of those things that. Did you actually see the moment of impact? You know, like, is it believable? Because it looks like a belt or a bruise, right? It looks very believable. Especially if you go to sleep. If you go to sleep having an injury,
Right.
it does tend to gather in the muscle tissue or whatever, the fat tissue.
Yeah.
I've had shitloads of bruises, man. I've bruised like fuck everywhere. And I've had 3 breaks only. Finger, toe, and a radius and elbow. That was all.
You should just go outside.
Luckily.
I'll put those on. Okay.
Bruising and ligament damage and all that.
I'll tell everyone you
Some
make it
amount of
back.
blood fucking builds up in your ankle.
It'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? You saw the face you made?
That takes some time to heal.
It'd
That's
be
for
embarrassing,
sure.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Why
It's
do
when
you
it's
walk
not
around the
bruising.
house naked?
It's when it's not bruising you got something to worry about.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, same too. Like I think he's always been when actually he's always been like someone I look up to only for a lot of reasons because you know a lot of people don't know Gordon actually chose to better himself because his older brother and father are prison bound for the shit that they do. So he made sure he wasn't going to prison.
Who is this? Gordon Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay, yes. Yeah, his older brother and dad are prison bound. They have been since he was young, and he
That's
didn't
kinda-
want that. He didn't want that for his life. And I found that out when I started watching his series when he was going to prisons from where he's from, and actually teaching those guys some kind of skills of doing stuff.
Right.
I don't know where he was from originally, Gordon Ramsay, but if it's near Glasgow where I was from, there's another guy like that, right? Gerard Butler. You ever heard of Gerard Butler, the actor?
Yep.
Right. He claims to be from the streets and all that, right? And I came from a really rough back. I didn't. He came from a big posh area, but he goes on in Hollywood and talks as if he had came from a really rough area, and everybody in Paisley's laughing like fuck. They know where he came from.
It says he's from Johnstone, United Kingdom.
Johnston, right? That's only 4 miles from where I'm from, Paisley, Glenburn.
Oh wow, okay.
It's rough. It is rough, to be honest. Johnston's rough.
Yeah.
That's Gordon Ramsay, right? But your Gerard Butler was was up to.
Fine.
Which is
Yeah.
probably why he's very serious about his cooking when he teaches people.
Yeah.
Oh, he's genuine. He's genuinely the
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
an angry Scotsman
He
sounds. He
also does.
has-
He also does play it up a bit for the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still think it's
You
it's
see
cool,
how
though,
he
'cause
really
now
is
he has
when
a
he's
restaurant
friggin' working
called
with
Fuck.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah. He's totally like a big marshmallow when it comes to kids.
Oh yeah,
But
he
then-
has four kids himself. Come on now.
Yeah.
Have you been in a kitchen, a big kitchen, like a restaurant's kitchen,
Oh,
working in
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And you see the
Mhm.
chef. You see the chef. He's jumping about like a fucking master.
Yeah.
He's whipping the sous chefs like a lion. Like, give me more cake.
Mhm.
Get that shit done now.
Yeah.
I needed that
Yep.
done 10 minutes ago. Hurry the fuck up.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
when the chef's over and they're in the staff restaurant, he's as soft as a
Mhm.
marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's congratulating them. He's giving it all the good pep talks and that. And then back into the kitchen to get your ass whipped.
Mm-hmm.
And I think and his I want to say his youngest daughter actually takes after him cooking.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen them working together on a show there briefly.
Oh. That's
He's
cool.
super nice, super calm with her and stuff.
Yeah.
He jokes around for a laugh, but he's even said he has to ham it up for the adult shows. That's what gets the ratings.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Sorry,
We don't. Yeah, absolutely. Well, he has so many of his other shows too. I love watching his hotel when he does the hotel things and when he does the restaurant thing, when he goes to other restaurants and helps them out, or the hotel business when he helps them out and tells them, hey, look, you
Right.
need to do this, you need to do this.
Right.
I think it's a thing because some of them it bites in the dust. And I'm like, okay, you're getting help from somebody who is a multimillionaire in doing his jobs. Why wouldn't you listen to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but he just sits there, goes for a drink with him first. Hiya, I'm Gordon. What we're going to do tomorrow is I'm going to shout at you. You're going to
Yeah.
act as if your heart's broken.
Mhm.
Really storm it. It's going to look real, but it's not going to be real. Then I'll see you
Right.
when you come back in the door and we'll sort it all out and we'll all make money on this episode. We'll all make money.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just the same idea as bad PR is good PR.
Yeah.
Your name's getting in the newspaper no matter what.
Oh
As long
yeah.
as you redeem yourself at the end of the show. And
People
everyone's
hardly
got
ever read.
Figure.
People hardly
Yeah.
ever read the whole article. They just kind of go
Right.
whatever.
Well, and it's the same
I'm
with
getting really tired of this.
you said Bob Barker's kid.
I'm in a channel. She's screaming across the house. Come on.
Well, it's the same way with sure, I may think of his name. Robert Downey Jr. His oldest boy has been in prison more than he was.
Wow.
At least Robert is straightened up, but his oldest boy hasn't.
That's sad.
But they learned their shit from their parents.
Yeah.
Robert at one point in the 80s was bad.
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
Robert should have stayed an asshole, then his son would have done the extreme. Now that he's repaired himself, his son's doing the extreme.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dad, I'm not good. I'm a fucking rebel. And he doesn't know that his dad's been a fucking head case 15, 20
Yeah.
years ago. He's just
Yeah.
thinking, oh, fucking, this gets a good response when you take a shitload of drugs, man. They'll
Right.
fucking love it. The dad's
I do
shaking his
need help
head with his
now.
head in his hand.
Take care, everybody. I need to head off.
I'm going to do the same, Neil, bro.
All right,
I'm just gonna
later,
do this.
Neil. Later, yeah,
Bye,
Hit that thumbs
guys.
up.
Yeah, guys, thanks for having us up.
See you around
Take care.
Tubetown, Neil. See you around YouTube town.
Awesome. Yeah. I see you on YouTube. Oh, we got WMD.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
cheers, everybody. Cheers.
What's up? Cheers. That's awesome.
Kid soccer ball. He's like, mine now. He's like, it's my ball. Come on, let's go. Bring it. Come on, grab it. Bring it with us. Let's go.
Oh no, it's
everybody-
raining.
It's supposed to
Yeah,
rain here
there's
in
a
a
lot
couple
of
hours.
places it's raining right now, and I'm glad it's not here.
Right.
Oh, not here.
Like that,
Blue
Rita?
skies here.
I don't even know what weed it is in that joint. It was in my pocket.
It is
Pocket
33
dude.
33 Celsius here. Oh, I'll be right back. My computer's cutting out.
She's gonna cut out, but I'm gonna be here. She just
Yep. Thank
I don't know.
you.
My camera's messing up. Might have to jump out and come back in. Yeah, I don't know. My camera's messing up or something. I got a little strip on the screen. I can't even see the whole screen. It's like a little sliver.
Oh, it's because you started your camera with your phone standing vertical. Start your StreamYard with your phone on the horizontal.
Oh, yeah, because I tried to switch from my front to my back, and that's what happened. It was okay in the beginning, and then when I tried to switch to the back to show the dog on the other camera, it went to shit.
Yeah, StreamYard's wonky sometimes. Start with your phone already on the horizontal, and it should be better. Should be.
Right on. Okay, I'll give it
You
a try.
never know.
Right? Yeah, no, it's cool. I'll try anything, right?
Dynamite.
For sure. Right on. All right, I'll be back. Try to log back in.
Well, you gotta wait till she comes up. She ain't gonna come back up for a minute.
Yeah, she's moving there. I can see her moving.
Yeah, she'll be back up. Yeah, her computer completely crashes her out now.
Yeah.
She needs to get it fixed. I told her she really needs to get it fixed. Otherwise, she's not gonna have no computer at all. If she don't.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, what? I'm here.
Yes, and I said you need to get it fixed.
I know. I do.
Before
I need
it
to get
really
Shay's.
before it crashes on you for good.
Yeah, I need to get Shay's dad to look at it.
What is it? A laptop or a tower?
A tower.
Yeah.
It's the power source.
Power supply. Okay.
It's the power thingy.
Probably just haven't cleaned it, and it's got all yucky.
Yeah.
Smoked tobacco around it before or anything too?
Nope. But my cats are around me, right? So
yeah.
And I need to shut it off. Yeah. I have a can of air. I just need to do it.
And if I was you, when you get that work done, I would take it apart and clean the parts too while you're at it. You have cats. Because I have to take mine apart every so often and get hair out of it because of the cats.
Blow it all out. Disconnect and reconnect all your RAM and whatnot just to make sure everything's seated properly in the pins. Yeah, 5 cats.
Jessica.
Good point, Neil. Good point.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh,
Neil. That's what I'm telling her. She needs to clean. She has 5
I can't
cats.
hear you. What?
She's got 2 more cats than I do.
Quickly.
It fell down into
The ditch?
No.
She's just
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's true.
Right on,
yeah,
right on.
yeah. Hey,
What is
Ricky.
she fucking going
Cheers.
carrying on about?
Just a ball.
Cheers, Ricky.
Going in.
Somebody's moving.
Yeah.
Big old moving truck. Outline. Moving on up. Hold.
Aw.
Issue here I gotta deal with.
Yep. I'm down to 1 cat. Oh, really? You are?
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks.
That's what I said.
What happened? Or do you want to tell me later? Because you can tell me later what happened. Like in private.
You know, as much as our cats are assholes, I'd still cry if I lose one of my cats.
Yeah, I mean, giving up ISIS or surrendering her was
hard.
the hardest thing I've ever
I
had
know
to do.
you. Yeah, we talked. Remember? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That just.
Hey, Cordy.
But
Yeah.
as again, I put it as you loved her enough to let her
Got sick
go.
and I had to give him back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, honey.
Yeah, sorry for.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That you had to give him up because he got sick. That's sad.
And that's probably, and you did the best thing for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
My cats are pretty cool. I don't have to worry about that. I'm pretty
Right,
lucky. I'm pretty
right.
lucky. My cats be chilling with me. Look, this one's just sitting on the couch.
No,
This
look at your kitty.
This one's sitting on the couch next to me. She's like, "What's up? Just chilling. What's up?"
Oh, she's a calico.
Hello,
Beautiful.
baby.
that's a dark calico.
She's such a good girl. Tinkerbell. Her name's Tinkerbell.
Oh, I like that for a kitty. I've not heard that for a kitty.
Yeah, she's a tank. She's a Tinkerbell. She
She
lost some
looks
weight
like
though.
it. She
She was
looks
getting
like it.
she was getting so much weight. I had to take her. I had to stop feeding them together because she would eat her food, and then she would eat her
Yeah.
brother's. She'd eat her brother's food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they sleep with me. They won't when they're on the ground. They won't get off my feet. They lay on my
Yeah.
feet. They won't move. Like that's it. I can't do nothing about it.
That's they're protecting you though. That's
They're just
usually
claiming
when
me.
cats sleep with you, that means they're protecting you.
Oh yeah, they got a little space on the bed. They got a line on the bed, and then the two cats. They're like head to tail. I got a king size bed, so one side of the bed got the cats, two cats head to tail. Right, they're like in a line. They line up right because there's not that much room because they're worried about the dog stepping on because the dog's in the middle, and then I got the edge. But yeah, good times. Yeah, I love animals. I got one of those doormats that says, I think it's dogs tolerated, people welcome, or some shit like that. Oh no, people tolerated, dogs welcome. That's it.
or I hate the people that are like, they don't like animals on the furniture. Well, then you don't need to stay at my place if you don't like dogs be up on the furniture.
Yeah, I've been like that. Yeah, I met people like that.
I tell everybody that comes over that they're
like
gonna get cat hair on them.
Yes, I do too. I'm like, if you're allergic to fur, well, I have 3 cats.
Her ass. I shave mine down pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Got one of those.
I have to do that with mine.
With the vacuum on it, man. That thing's fucking awesome. It just sucks the hair right up as it's cutting, so you don't get all the hair. I use it on the dog and everything. I got a couple of them. Those air robos or some shit like that. It just sucks
nice.
at the
I'm
back.
gonna have to look that up.
Hey, 840.
Hey, Tori, how's it going? Toke time.
There's a bunch of shitty ones out there that they got real bad attachments and like they fell apart. I sent 2 or 3 of them back. I think I sent 2 back to Amazon. I got the 3rd one. And I'm still testing it out. But yeah. So far so good. So far so good. But yeah, I had the first couple ones I got. Suction wasn't very good. The attachments kept falling apart when I was using it. It kept falling apart. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to tape this thing together and then use it? Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, they didn't put this together good. So I get on the Amazon and give it bad ratings and send it back. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I love about Amazon is I can buy everything and try it. I can use it out 30 days. If it fucking breaks on me in 10, 20 days, I ship that motherfucker back and get another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part about Amazon. That's the only reason I pay for the membership. That's the only thing I pay for the membership. It's like
me too.
them and Walmart. I mean, those are the only 2 that really do that. Most places they give you so much hassle or there's no return.
Yeah.
It's been opened. Has it been used? Like, yeah, I opened it. Yeah, I used it. That's why I know it doesn't work. And it's all false advertising and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Take this motherfucker back. But if you're not a Prime member, you can't send your shit back. You're just stuck with it, right? Like Prime membership gets a lot more benefits, but that's the only reason I got it, though.
Yeah.
Plus, I can't find my dog food and shit anywhere else other than Amazon unless I order it directly from the distributor. I feed them open farm, that dry cat food, dog food, open farm cat food. But fucking nobody sells it. Walmart don't sell it. Amazon's the only one that carries it. Like I was on my Amazon account a couple years ago. I was like, fuck Amazon. I'm not going to be buying anything for a while. I don't need it. I don't want to watch it. And then sure enough, fucking, I needed it, but I was
Mhm.
gonna cancel it.
Right.
I didn't, but I
Right.
kept. I'm glad I did, because it's better. I mean, a lot of places I buy shit and it breaks, and then you're stuck with it. You're just stuck with it. You're like, fuck, I can't do it. I spent $50 on this thing, and it lasted for 2 weeks, and now I can't even return it because
Right.
I'm horrible with receipts, too. I don't always keep them all if I think it's good.
No, me neither.
It's all right. I don't always keep them unless I'm planning on returning shit. It's like,
Right.
no, I didn't keep the receipts. I wasn't planning on returning it, man. I thought it was going to work, Like, you got the receipt? No, I threw that motherfucker away. Sorry. I thought it was a good product. I didn't know it was brand new. I don't buy secondhand shit for that reason. I mean, I do buy
Right.
things secondhand. I will buy some things secondhand. There's certain things I don't buy. I don't buy used clothes secondhand. Like people's underwear and shit.
Back.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna buy, certain things, but might buy a jacket or something secondhand if it's nice. But I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no long johns.
Real big. Oh yeah,
No
I'm not gonna wear
No.
undergarments. I see that stuff in the yard sales and shit. Like they're selling their, a box of socks and clothes, and they got like stains on them and shit. I'm like, I don't want nobody else's stains on my shit. I don't know what the hell they got.
That's why I say no personal shit.
Some of that shit don't wash out. You know what I mean? Some stuff just doesn't wash out.
My surgery, awesome.
Not to mention the energy level. When you start thinking about energy and how everything transmits, you get other people's property. If it's got negative energy attached to it, it kind of it lingers, right? So I don't want nobody else. And I don't even let people touch me if I don't trust them, like know them and shit. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are, man. Don't be touching on me and shit, man. I don't need none of your bad mojo coming through. Like, keep that shit to yourself.
Right.
Yeah, that was a great show. I went to, man. I posted up some shit.
Awesome.
But, I posted up some shit, but nothing really. Just I forgot my GoPro at home. I was so mad. I had this GoPro all set up. I got this thing where you wear it around your neck and shit. You don't have to touch it. You just set it on your chest. There's like a magnet. And I was just gonna go all that. Man, I grabbed the bag and I guess it fell out. I had a Walmart bag or whatever. Anyway, I got to the party bus and I was pulling all this stuff out of the bag and I was like, "Where's the GoPro, man? Where the fuck's it?" I couldn't find it. I was like, "Fuck!" It was like right under the bag where I had picked it up and left it. And I was like, "Son of a bitch."
That sucks.
Pissed. But then I got some video, but it wasn't like as good as it would have been because I'm like way out in the outfield and shit. It wasn't
right.
I was way out in the outfield looking at like the screens. Because I was at Tinley Park in Chicago. They got a big park out there in the suburbs. It's called Tinley Park, and they got like seats under like an Amazon, like a venue. Where it's got like a canopy and stuff to protect from rain, and then there's like an outfield. There's an outfield. It's just all grass, a fenced-in grassy knoll area where you can just basically go up there and throw lawn chairs or a blanket down, and you can just, just set up right there on the ground, right? And it's like $20 to get in or $30 to get in. So we spent $100 for a party bus, but it only cost us $30 for the tickets because we were way out in the fucking outfield. But we didn't care.
Yeah,
we were all partying and shrooming. Everybody's drinking. Hell, we were hammered before we got there. We missed the what was it? Corey Feldman. He was the opening act. I don't know if you heard that guy sing, but he's not like the greatest singer. He's not the greatest singer in the world, but he was like,
I kind of wondered. He's a great actor, but probably not a very good singer.
He's a great actor. That's why I say maybe stick to acting, or maybe some of that mumble rap, because then they can't really understand what you're talking about. You could get away with some of that fucking gurgling and shit he's doing.
Johnny Depp sounds better than he does doing his
than
he does.
Oh yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I like Johnny Depp. It's cool.
Yeah, me too.
What's up? You
See, Johnny Depp's got it all the way around. He does music. It's a little bit of.
He's a character.
Yeah, he's very talented in the fact that a lot of people think his character in Pirates of the Caribbean was his whole idea. He came up with all of that.
Yeah. He wanted to be like Keith Richards. Like he wanted his character to be Keith Richards, and then when Keith Richards was in the movie with him and is his dad, it was like, perfect.
Yeah, because they knew that was like thing. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Right
I went to my foot doctor this morning.
Yeah, he's a well-rounded actor.
Yeah.
Some Edward Scissorhands.
I'm glad. I am.
Glad
he won his court case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to watch.
Yeah,
it was. It was really hard to watch.
That woman was ooh.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but let me tell you, in today's day and age, I gotta say it that way. In today's day and age, being old fashioned kind of man,
Mm-hmm. Oh, the puppy.
and like it's a bourgeois thing to have a relationship, monogamous relationship.
Oh, the black
That monogamy is not actually the norm. People don't realize
right.
it. So here he was, being the normie guy and whatnot, which is contrary to Johnny, and we know that. He's probably just a pretty happy-go-lucky kind of free guy.
Right.
And
Right.
yeah, so to see, and then like I couldn't even have an opinion of that lady because people would be like,
Right.
"Oh, you called her that lady." It's like calling those people those people,
Right. Right.
and that
Right.
sort of thing. So I couldn't even have an opinion until the whole thing was done, and I was like, I was really hoping that she was a crook.
Yeah. Me too.
But
Me too.
while it was happening, I couldn't say a thing because people are going to be like, "Oh, you're sexist."
Yeah.
Well, what I was gonna say,
she
but
shit on his bed. I mean, come on, she was a fucking loon. She shit on his fucking bed. Amber Heard.
Why is he bought her
Johnny
everything
Depp.
when they started dating? Anything she wanted, he bought for her.
Well, yeah, he
got it for her.
Yeah, he was trying to have a good time and not too.
I think, and I think
involved.
that's just and the best part of all of that whole deal, that book that she was trying to write of him got destroyed because she wasn't allowed to publish it.
No.
Yep.
No, she.
That was part of the court deal. She was not. She had to get rid of it. She wasn't allowed to publish it.
Yep.
She
And I say, ha ha,
gaslighted him, tried to make him believe that he was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It happens a lot, and people don't know how to defend their mentality.
Yeah. Yep.
It's the same. I'm glad it didn't turn out messy, but I knew as soon as I heard it was going to be messy. Is when Kenny Chesney married. Sure, let me think of her name. Yeah, the only woman he's ever married, but I just can't think of that movie. I can picture the movie, but I can't think of what her real name is.
Lori Morgan? Who is it? Lori Morgan? Did he marry another singer?
No, he actually married an actor.
Oh, okay. Somebody else. There's two musicians, like a country singer and a female country singer that a male, a male artist and a female artist that hooked up. I think it was like Lori Morgan and some other.
Okay, I think it was he was married. It was Renee Zellweger. Yeah, I was right.
Oh, Renee Zellweger.
I knew that would turn out bad, and she tried taking all his money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it came out because Kenny wouldn't sign any of the shit that she wanted him to sign. And I'm glad he didn't.
Right. Yeah, I think whatever they have before they come into the relationship should be,
Absolutely.
But if they acquire things together and they both pitched in, like a lot of people split, like I used to split a lot of stuff 50-50 or stuff, then we got to choose. All right, well, I'm going to take this and you're going to take that because we both bought it. So now we got to pick and choose what we're going to keep, or it gets too petty. But yeah, I can relate to that.
Right. Yep, I can too. Oh,
yeah, out there now too. A lot of people out there trying to hook up with people just for that reason, just so they can divorce them later and take half of what they got because they know they can do it. So a lot of people get into relationships that they're not really, full head over heels about a person, but the person's got money and they figure, well, I can get some money out of it, right? So, and that's on both sides. I know guys and girls both that have done that kind of stuff to people. And that was just like their whole process. And a couple of years later, they left them, and they never really wanted to be with them. The whole time, they just wanted to get with them so they could get some money out of them.
Yep. I'll tell you, both Johnny's daughter and son are very doing very well. I know his daughter, she is like a spokesperson for
Hello,
Chanel.
welcome back. I'm still alive.
So you know she's making it well. She's working for Chanel in any sort of way. You know she's making money. It's all right, Marshawn. We get
It's
it.
okay, Marshawn. You're fine. It's okay.
Look,
I
we all love
understand.
kids. I have grandkids now. That's just a scary thought. All my kids are out of the nest. I'm an empty
Yeah.
nester as of this year.
You know what's so funny?
What?
It's very different. I'll tell you what. It's been very different being an empty nester, not having no kids around.
You're gonna find a lot of more hobbies to take up your time now, right? Because you don't have
No,
all.
that's why I'm diamond dotting more often.
Right on. Do you do gardening too, or are you into any of that stuff? You garden? Or?
Nope, I'm actually on my channel. I do research on serial killers.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I think I might have watched your shit a couple times. I've seen some of those. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I think I'm subscribed to you. Who am I talking to?
Range the interest in the yeah.
I might be subscribed to you. I might have seen something. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I used to really be into CSI and crime stories when I was younger, and not so much anymore. But I guess because I learned everything I figured I needed to know.
We'll see. You know,
I'll be able to kill somebody and get away with it for sure now.
Well, and I'll tell you, these things, even with the serial killers that I do, I'm into paranormal and history too.
Right.
So a lot of times, all three of those come into a play together. There's
Right.
always history. There's always,
Sure.
you know, sometimes, and then there's hauntings from some of these serial killers. So
that's something I believe in wholeheartedly too. I've seen a ghost.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I've seen a ghost when I was a kid, or a spirit, or whatever you want to call it, a black shadow. And it was my own doing. You know, that's why I believe in God, and you know, God always know everything that's going on. But when I was a kid, I'll tell you the story. What brought me to it? I only told a few like paranormal people about it that I talked to, but people that believe in that kind of stuff. So. But yeah, I was just a stupid fucking kid, man. You know, I was in Chicago, and it was Mother's Day, and everybody was taking stuff home to their mom, and you know, I was a mama's boy, and I was she raised me. You know, she was my mom and my dad. My dad was a Vietnam veteran who was a POW, and he never came back.
Yeah.
He was MIA, right? So she took care of me and raised me her whole life. Anyway, I don't remember how old I was. Maybe fucking 8, 9, 10, something. I don't know. I was still in,
That's
elementary
true,
school.
because that's when a child is innocent.
I was in
If you see stuff when you're that young.
Well, we used to cut through fucking the graveyard all the time to cut home, to get home. There was a shortcut to walk home. There was holes in the fences and everything. There people cut holes in the fences. We weren't the only ones that traveled through there. Lots of kids passed through the graveyard. It was just a shortcut if you lived on that side of the graveyard, other than walking all the way around. So we were going through the graveyard all the time, and it was Mother's Day, and I got an idea in my head. I was going to take these fucking flowers that I found walking through the graveyard home to my mom and give them to her and tell her, you know, Happy Mother's Day, and not realizing I was taking from somebody's loved one that they put there for them, right? Like somebody put that on that person's grave and love came.
Yeah, understanding. Yep, absolutely.
Not thinking about any of that shit, right? I just wasn't thinking about it. I just saw this big, brand new bouquet of flowers, and there was, you know, a few of them. You know what I mean? Everybody had stuff on their. I didn't realize it, but this one was just like brand new, big and blue, pretty blue flowers, and it was just gorgeous, right? And I picked it up and, you know, just carried it home to my mom, you know?
Yeah, well, you asked for that one.
Yeah, so I went up to gave it to her, right? So she was like, where'd you get this from? And I was like, oh, they're giving them away at school. Lied to her about it. They were giving away at school for Mother's Day. I knew something was wrong about taking it, right? I wouldn't have lied to her. So I told her out to you know, they giving them out of school, right? Something told I knew I did wrong, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
she put it in. Oh, thank you. You know, had dinner. She put it on the dining room table, and we lived in these houses in Chicago. They call them shotgun houses because if you open the front door and you shoot a shotgun right through, it'd go right out the back door. Like you open up the back door, you can get straight line of sight when you look through the house, right?
Yeah.
Set up so the living room is in the front by the front door, and as you walk down that hall to the back door, there would be a bedroom off to the right, bedroom off to the left, bathroom off to the left. Then you'd walk down that hall some more, and then there'd be the dining room, and then the kitchen, and then the back door.
Gotcha.
So I'm in the living room, say, movie's coming on, something's coming on. I was all excited. This had been hours that went by. We already ate dinner and everything, was chilling out. It was just later at night. My show was coming on, and I wanted an ice cream or something. I don't even remember what I went to go get. It was like one ice cream or something, right? A popsicle or something. She's like, go get you one. And I go running through the fucking house, running through the whole fucking apartment, right? To the kitchen, to get to the kitchen. I'm running down that hall from the front to the back, and I'm running down that hall, man. And as soon as I get into the fucking dining room, standing right in front of that big bouquet of flowers was this giant black silhouette. Looked like a shadow person or like a ghost. If you saw like a silhouette of a person, right? It was like a man, big man. You know what I mean? And it was all black, like a shadow, but I could like see through it, but I couldn't see through it. You know what I mean? It was like, it was weird. It was like faded.
Yeah.
It was like, it was there, but it wasn't, right? And I just fucking saw it, man, and let out the fucking biggest scream, like, ah! And just took off running back to the front of the house. Scared the shit out of me, right? Fucking ran back, didn't even go to the kitchen, right? I just stopped, didn't make it to the next room, right? I just fucking freaked out and ran, dude. Scared the life out of me.
You said, fuck that.
Turned my shit white, man. I ran into that motherfucking living room. I thought, Mom, someone's in the fucking kitchen. I saw something. Then, you know, that's when I told her and shit. She made me go put it back over there. What happened and some shit, right? It was fucking crazy shit. That shit ever happened came out, you know, and I told her the truth what happened. But I'm a believer of that shit ever since then, man. Ever since I was a kid.
Yeah, and usually when we have experiences, it's usually a lot of people don't. That's what makes them a believer, is actually having the experiences.
Yeah, right.
I knew that a lot of that stuff was real, but I didn't realize until my mom remarried, and we moved into a 100+ old house. And I remember as a young kid, like, you know, I could always see this really tall shadow man just standing in my doorway. You can, like, he was just standing there. And one night Mom and I were watching one of our ghost story shows, TV shows, and it was on a commercial, and we both came out to the kitchen to do something. And I finally decided to tell her about what I see all the time. And she goes, "No, I believe you." She told me that one night she went to bed before Dad did, and they sleep on a waterbed. Well, they used to. And she said, she was saying, she all she could remember was somebody pressing their hand down on the waterbed making up. And she said she remembers looking straight up at the shadow, and it was just, yeah. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's
Hello, Laura.
Take something like that for people to see, I guess, sometimes, like open their eyes and see. Like they say, it's all around us all the time. We just don't see it because God keeps us from it, because people would go crazy if they saw all the shit that was really around us.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And then some of us have the abilities, and yeah. And then we get on wanted things that just especially when they know you can actually see them or what.
Laura!
Yeah, I'm real big on the
I'm still at work. Just wanted to say hello. Long day. Oh, hi, Laura.
energy and positive energy, so I can tell like
Yep.
people when they're always pushing that negative vibe and shit.
Wanting on or
Pretty
waiting on
picking
chicken
up
wings. Awesome, Ricky.
Wanting on chicken wings.
Well, that's what he wrote. But then he wrote waiting.
When you're that hungry, I need.
Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here.
Right
We
on.
did an awesome stream.
Yeah, it was
Thank
fun.
you for
Yes,
coming
we did.
up.
Let me hang out.
Not
Yeah, that was
awesome.
awesome.
Come on up.
Nice to meet you.
Right. Likewise. Cheers, everybody. Thanks,
Cheers,
Dot.
everyone.
Thanks, Dot. Take care. See you guys later.